One of the things we've taken on board this year is to make a commitment to trying to include an Indigenous perspective in all our integrated units. That's the way we're looking at doing it, trying to make that Indigenous perspective sort of pervade across everything that we do. But we also, through our Aboriginal education workers, have been working with kids and working with teachers and working in classrooms. They are people who are able to help give kids greater cultural understanding. And NAIDOC Week is just the highlight and the celebration of the year, but we try and ensure that our focus is there throughout the year.
Okay, you be of good spirit.
All the work that we do, when we're using people like Auntie Ross or with our other Aboriginal education work, we really strive to make sure that we're working with groups which include Aboriginal and non-Aboriginal students, so that we're all learning. Whenever I have the opportunity, I sort of celebrate our successes.
We'll bust a bit off and pass it here.
The non-Aboriginal kids really appreciate learning from the Aboriginal kids, and vice versa, and it helps with the connections and the acceptance. And for you people, it's about going to school every day and making every day count. It's about setting goals and setting out to achieve them. I guess one of the other things that I took from involvement in the Stronger Smarter program was the value in trying to ensure that we had more Indigenous leadership in our school, and certainly through a process last year where we undertook a snapshot of what we were doing in Aboriginal education, I became really aware that we had one parent in particular who had so much to offer, so much cultural knowledge, and was so willing and prepared to work with our kids and share with us. And I've just, in the last month or so, been able to give her some casual employment as an Aboriginal education worker.
And helps Mum with the bathroom.
I will try and find every opportunity to find sort of, Indigenous people who can take a sort of leadership role in the school.
Can I hear that again?
He's a lawyer.
Do you think you can be?
Maybe.
No, not maybe.
Yeah.
Yes, you can, if you believe it.
One of the people who's a really important person in our school is Dave Pearson. Dave is one of our cleaners. His own kids went through the school. He was an original member of the ASPA committee. Dave will take kids who need extra support under his wing. Dave just does a fantastic job in supporting those kids, and so recognising and valuing what somebody like Dave does is really important to our school too. I'd like Dave Pearson to come forward and receive.
I'm pretty proud about it because I try to do a lot for the kids here, but I never expect anything in return. So I'm pretty honoured and proud. So, yeah.
Dave Pearson, NAIDOC Unsung Hero 2010.
No, I was proud, and I didn't want to say anything when I received it because I would have started crying. I was that proud, so.
To take on an Indigenous leadership role in the school, you don't have to be a member of senior staff per se. It's a matter of having something to offer and being able to support the kids.
You be a good spirit.
I'm really passionate that we have high expectations for kids, and that's across all levels. That's about high expectations that they're happy, but high expectations around how they talk to other people and how they are around other people, and academically high expectations for all kids, regardless of where they've come from.
And I know that you know the first sound.
The staff have high expectations of our kids, and those expectations I have noticed have increased considerably over the past few years, and those expectations are around both the learning outcomes of the students, but also their behaviour and the way they interact with other people. And we've got a really good mix of staff, particularly the young people coming in. They're enthused and they believe in the kids, and we've been able to really sort of tap into their enthusiasm and their commitment and really make things sort of buzz for the kids. One of the things we're trying to do as part of the Stronger Smarter Learning community to try and set up an Aboriginal community support group across Clarence Plains, so an advisory group, if you like, that will work with both our school and our two affiliate schools. Well, I work very closely with my colleague principal at Clarendon Vale Primary School. Clarendon Vale is one of our affiliate schools, and Rokeby High School, their upper primary teachers are working with their teachers on transition program. We're working hard as a network of schools to try and get the same sort of support personnel, so a social worker between our schools, school psychologists, etc. That's very much a drive of our learning service, not just with the schools working in teams, but trying to link, for example, closely with health and other government agencies and NGOs to try and sort of galvanise all the resources and all the energy in supporting the kids and the communities in our local areas. And one of the things we've just started this year is developing individual learning plans for all of our Aboriginal kids, and we've developed those for 25% of our students now. Well, it's a goal-setting exercise, but before that, it's a building trust and relationships exercise between teachers and parents and the child. And that sort of embraces the stronger, smarter philosophy, because it's all about, all right, I'm Aboriginal, you know, I'm strong in my identity in that, but I need to be smart and set some goals and make sure that I can set some targets so that I can optimise my opportunities to participate in society and get the most out of life.